Hi, I'm Em and this is Booksprite. It is time for the one, the only Booktubeathon of 2018. If you don't know, I do the Booktubeathon every year. It is one of my favorite things that I do like annually. If you do not know, the short version is that the Booktubeathon is a week-long readathon. It's an event where all of Booktube come together. We celebrate reading and reading on YouTube and the whole doing Booktube videos thing. It is a grand time. This is gonna be my 4th year that I participate and I cannot wait. So today we're gonna be doing my TBR. I'm gonna show you the books that I'm hoping to read during the Booktubeathon week. The Booktubeathon always has reading challenges. The main goal for the Booktubeathon is to read 7 books, and there are like challenges as to how you go about picking what you read. I have read 7 books every time that I've been in the Booktubeathon, and I am confident that I'm gonna work it out this year as well. I'm gonna be quite busy during the week because I'm gonna be studying for an exam that's gonna be the following week or the week after that. I don't remember, but I need to get started on that. And I also might be going to Stockholm for the weekend for Pride because Europride is happening that week. So not sure how much reading is actually gonna be done. With that said, I have picked very short books for my TBR. Strategically, I've been collecting short books throughout the year and like, this is gonna be perfect for Booktubeathon, and this, and I've saved them all, and I'm finally gonna show them off to you. The Booktubeathon is hosted by Booktuber Ariel Bissett, one of my faves, and if you wanna know more about the Booktubeathon, I'm gonna leave a link to the Booktubeathon's YouTube page down below. They have a couple of videos with like useful information. Ariel is very good at explaining the Booktubeathon a lot better than I am, so I'm gonna direct you there. And now it's time for me to finally show you my TBR for the Booktubeathon of 2018. Alright, the first challenge is to let a coin toss decide your first read, and I am not good with this, so I'm gonna have my boyfriend flip the coin for me. I'm choosing between 2 books and I'm gonna read both of them. The one that doesn't get picked I'm gonna use for another challenge, so I'm gonna mention that one later on. But the books that we are choosing between here are Kindred Spirits by Rowell. This is a short story that she did a couple of years ago and I never read it, but I own it and I'm super duper excited. And then we also have The Grown Up by Gillian Flynn. This is the Swedish edition, so it doesn't say The Grown Up on there. If you followed me last year, you might recognize this from last year's TBR video because this was actually on my TBR for last year's Booktubeathon, but I never read it, so I saved it for this year. Alright, here is my boyfriend Christer. Say hi. Hi. This is a Swedish, like, super small coin. Kindred Spirits is gonna be heads. This, I think it's the head of our king. Yeah, it is. Yeah. And then The Grown Up is gonna be, it's not a tail, it's more, yeah, it's crowns. Alright, so flip the coin. Okay, you ready? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, woo! Oh shit. Oh, it's spinning. Spinning. Oh my god. And it is crown. Which one was which again?
I don't remember. Check the video again.
Alright. Okay, tack. Okay, I think that Kindred Spirits was heads. So, the first book I'm gonna read for the Booktubeathon of 2018, very fitting since I didn't read it last year, is The Grown Up by Gillian Flynn. Boom! The second challenge is to read a book about something that you want to do, and for that I have chosen Rose by Russell T Davies. This book is a novelization of the Doctor Who episode Rose. Rose is the first episode of the new series. The reason I have chosen this is because, like Rose Tyler, the main character, I also want to meet and travel with the Doctor. I want to have adventures with the Doctor, so I'm gonna read about Rose doing just that, and it's the 9th Doctor too, which is my favorite Doctor, so I think this is perfect for this question. Question number 3 is read and watch a book-to-movie adaptation. This is a question that is done every 2nd year. I struggle a bit with that, but I did find a book on my TBR that has been adapted into a movie, and that is Pojkarna by Jessica Schiefauer. This is a Swedish young adult novel. It would be called The Boys in English. This was adapted to a movie, I believe, in 2015, 2016, and I looked around and apparently you can rent it online for like 30 kroner, which is like $3, $4, I think. And I was like, I can afford that, that sounds reasonable. So I'm gonna read this. It's pretty short, it's under 300 pages, so it definitely seems doable. The movie is called Girls Lost, which I think is a really exciting title. I'm actually looking forward to reading this. I mentioned in my reaction video that I was thinking of unhauling this, but now I have found a purpose for it, so I am more excited to actually read it. Also, this one is signed and personalized to me, so that's pretty cool. Challenge number 4 is to read a book with green on the cover, and for that I have chosen The Legend of of Korra Turf Wars Part 1. As you can see, there is quite a bit of green in the background. I'm not sure what this actually is, but it's green, so it counts. This is a graphic novel and it is the official continuation of Legend of Korra, so it takes place right after the series ended. I'm gonna be honest, I was not a huge fan of Legend of Korra when I saw it, but it was mostly because we saw it right after I had watched Avatar: The Last Airbender through for the first time, and that series is like one of the masterpieces of the universe, so naturally this wasn't going to compare, but I did like enjoy it like mildly in the end, so I wanted to pick up the graphic novel. Honestly, I mostly pick up the graphic novel because female romance in cartoons, yes. Anyway, since this is a graphic novel and it is only part 1, it's pretty short, so I'm gonna read this in like an hour, and an hour is like exaggerating, maybe 30 minutes even, so making things easy for myself and having a good time all at the same time. Question number 5 is my favorite out of all of the reading challenges this year, and that is to read a book while wearing the same hat the whole time. I have 2 hats that I'm gonna pick between. Unfortunately, none of them are here right now, but I'll either use my hat that I have for my Edna Strickland from Back to the Future the game cosplay, or I'll use my safari hat that I have for my Kenneth Hyvel cosplay, and that is a character from a Swedish YouTube series. I'm probably gonna vlog this thing, and in that vlog you're gonna see the hat that I choose, but for now I'll just show you the book, and that is Kindred Spirits by Rowell. So I decided in advance that the book that was not gonna get picked in the coin flip was gonna be the book that I would read with the hat on. So I already talked about this mildly. I'm so looking forward to reading it. Challenge number 6 is the other tricky challenges for me, and that is to read a book with a beautiful spine. I do have books with beautiful spines on my TBR, but most of them are long, and I really wanted to pick something short. However, when I looked through the rest of my TBR, I was like, these things are really short, and you're gonna read a lot of them in one day, and you're gonna have loads of time to read a longer book. So I might pick a longer book. I'm actually not gonna decide on a title just yet, but I will show you some of my alternatives. First book that I am thinking about is They Both Die at the End by Adam Silvera. This is like my short book choice for this. This is what the spine looks like. It is beautiful, but it's nothing special, you know. I do like this edition and it is beautiful, but like I could do better for this challenge. But it would also be fun to read this, because then it would be like a tradition for me to read Adam Silvera for the Booktubeathon, because I read History Is All You Left Me for the Booktubeathon last year. And also this book takes place in one day, and I'm definitely gonna try to read the books in one day each, so I feel like this would be a perfect Booktubeathon read, but I don't know, we'll see. I'm probably gonna do this one, but I might not. Another alternative that I have is The Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue by Mackenzie Lee. I was gonna read this before the Booktubeathon, but I'm definitely not gonna have enough time because I'm currently reading Golden Sun and I love it, but it's going slowly. And then next week is NADCon, and that is gonna take up all of the week. I'm not gonna read anything next week, so I might actually read this. It's hard to see in this lighting, but the spine is super duper gorgeous. Like, it has a really vivid color, and then there are like some illustrations down here. It is super cute. And then my third alternative that I'm thinking about, it's probably not gonna be this one though, because this one feels very heavy, but I still want to show it off in this video, is The Diviners by Libba Bray. I just got this. Since these books have had a cover change and I haven't read them yet, I wanted to get the newest edition so they will match once I get to the other books if I like this one. And the spine is actually super duper gorgeous. It's very simplistic, but I love the purple and like the font and everything. This one is so gorgeous, but this feels like a very heavy read, and I'm probably not gonna choose this one, but yeah. So we'll see. Probably one of these. Maybe I'll go for something else. I don't know. And then the seventh and final challenge is to read 7 books. So I picked just one book at random. Well, not really at random, because I planned this out, remember? But anyway, that book is The Christmas Invasion by Jenny T. Colgan. This is another Doctor Who novel thingy. So this is a novel adaptation of the episode The Christmas Invasion, which was the first episode that David Tennant did. I forgot to mention with Rose, but these are super short. Like, I believe that Rose is just over 200 pages and this one is just under 200 200 pages. And I also already know the story for both of these. Like, I've seen the episodes maybe 7 or 8 times each, so I know what's gonna happen. So I believe I'm gonna fly through these two very quickly, and I can't wait to read them. Like, I wanted to pick them up as soon as I got them in the mail, but I was like, no, these are perfect for a Booktubeathon, save them. So yeah, there you have it. These are probably the books that I'm gonna be reading for the Booktubeathon this year. I'm probably not gonna do any of the video challenges. I really want to, but I have to study for that week, and the rest of the time has to be spent reading so that I actually read for the readathon, you know? And it is a shame because I did some of the video challenges in 2016 and it was so much fun, but I probably won't be able to do them this year, and it's kind of sad. However, I will probably try to vlog. I did vlog both last year and the year before that, but in 2016 my vlog never went up. But last year it did, and I had a lot of fun with it. So I'm hopefully gonna do a vlog this year, so stay tuned and see if I actually do one. And there we have it. That is going to be it for this video. If you are doing the Booktubeathon, let me know what you're gonna read. I look forward to seeing your TBRs. I'm gonna watch like a lot of TBR videos. I always do. I think it's a lot of fun. The Booktubeathon is just one of my favorite times every year. I just can't wait to get started. I already said that in the beginning of this video, but I'm so excited. But that is it for this video. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!